4. We're live in 5. We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're live.
And we're live. Welcome to the second episode of the Spotcast, everyone. As always, I'm your host, PJ Gallagher, and with me is my boy, my friend,
Ethan Hayes,
and my lover.
Oh, PJ, they're not supposed to know about that yet.
Oh, God. Sorry, that's for the 4th.
Can you believe it? Second episode already. How time flies.
I know, right?
It feels like it was just last week when we had Luca and Pat on.
It feels
and
like
they talked about whatever it is they do.
It feels like it was just a week ago. It's crazy. I can't
believe
it.
PJ, I actually heard something through the grapevine tonight.
What did you hear?
I heard that on this very show, the Spotcast, we actually may be getting some new music from you.
Oh, really? Who'd you happen to hear that from? I don't know about that. That sounds interesting to me, though.
I was talking to these two rapscallions, these two hooligans, these two absolute baboons. You may know them. Ultan, Gaylord, and Connor Bohn.
Oh, boy.
And what do you know?
How could I not know them?
What do you know? They actually happen to be our special guests for tonight.
Our own special guest, Connor Bohn and Ultan Gaylord?
Our own special guests. Ultan Gaylord and also Connor Bohn.
Looks like it.
Am I the host now? Is this?
Shut up, Ultan.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't give you permission to speak yet.
I'm your host, Ultan Gaylord, with special guest PJ Gallagher, Ethan Hayes.
It's an honor to be here. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, of course, guys. We love to have you on.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys have been up to.
So we've been actually running this radio show called the Spotcast. And we have guests on.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, you're actually gonna do an episode with you guys. Because of
when is that gonna air?
The Peach album, you know?
The upcoming Peach album. Yeah,
the upcoming Peach album, yeah.
I've seen the future.
That's a great name.
Yeah, thought of that.
All right, guys. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. What are you guys here for today?
Dude,
I think we're here to talk a bit about the new Peach album.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it sounds good. So tell us, guys. So what was it? What was it like working with Peach?
Peach
I heard he's an asshole. Yeah,
I hate him. Yeah,
that's
terrible to work with.
I heard he's quite the drama queen.
The fucking thing. My cousin was in the house. He fucking got her.
Oh, yep. What?
Ultan, is there any way you can turn your microphone up?
Yeah.
All right.
How about now?
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Okay.
So recording with Peach was a lot of fun. Peach really gets it done, you know? Like, Ultan and I spent a lot of time in the studio working on the beats and stuff, and PJ, he's a fast worker. That's what I say. That's what I'll say. And he's got stuff in the vault. Like, he's always got something ready. You know? You never catch him. He's never surprised.
He has a lot of shit in that Apple Notes, whatever it's called in Apple. A lot of fucking lyrics are there in the vault, baby. I don't have a lot of beats in the vault. We made them all in that week.
Yeah, basically.
Right?
It was the week where
February
break, I think, and I ate only enchiladas for dinner every night. And we just made like 7 songs.
And this is the album?
Oh, we made a bunch of other beats, but they were terrible. So the good ones went on the album.
We don't talk about those.
So do you guys wanna talk about what the song we're showing tonight is?
Oh sure. A little bit about how we made it.
Quick question.
What's it about? Now PJ, I heard through the grapevine No, the song is called "Into the Warehouse."
Ah, who told
This
No,
song
why
is called Into the Warehouse.
Why do you call it "Into the Warehouse," BJ?
Well, for those of you who don't go to Bethlehem Central High School, unlike us, there is a man who teaches there by the name of A.G. Irons. And, like him or hate him, first name A.G.
Hate him.
stands for Air Force Ganja.
Air Force
What
Ganja.
they say.
Yes.
Andrew Garfield. A guy.
Alexandria Garcia.
You could speculate how many, different names he has, but he will never tell you what his actual name is. So, we found an old interview of him from, what was it, like 10 years ago?
Yeah,
something like that.
It was a long time ago.
And we decided, yeah. So it was quite a long time ago, and we decided to sample that. And so that is the opening audio track into the, or not the opening audio track, but the first sample track of the album.
It's a little bit of a
It's the first real track. We have an intro with a sample from, I think, wasn't it
Battlestar Galactica?
It was Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, we had an opening Battlestar Galactica, and then that one.
That's a sick sample though.
That was so good. Connor found that. Like, did you find that when you were? Was that the one you?
No,
found
I just looked up. What?
Because we were looking up, I remember.
Well, I just looked up, I don't want to be human. No, what did I look up?
No, we looked up, robotic space age kind of stuff.
Yeah, we looked up
sci-fi stuff in general.
Yeah, like sci-fi monologue or something. And so we found this I don't want to be human monologue, so that's a lot of fun. And then, all the samples, especially the Mr. Irons, and then, a lot of the beats, and a lot of the intros and outros on these beats are, definitely influenced by MF Doom and Madlib, and because they start a lot of their songs with these sample collages of random people talking and all these different songs put together and stuff, and then it'll go into the full beat. So we were definitely inspired by all that stuff.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun working with these guys. These are two of my good buddies right here, and being able to work with them and collab on music is a sick opportunity. So I'm glad that we were able to seize the moment. I love you too, Ultan Gaylord.
Let me kiss you.
Oh, come on. You got
Save it for after the show.
Yeah, come on.
Save it for the locker room.
Okay, PJ.
You guys like incense? It's
we
weird
do
how
like
many.
incense in this too, actually.
It's weird how many different things we use to make things scented. What is this?
Sure.
What's on this little wooden stick that makes it smell so sweet?
I mean, what's the name of it?
Ultan, if I just had access to all information at the tip of my fingers, don't you think that'd make life a little too easy? I prefer just to not know what it is.
Yeah, Ultan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, Ultan, come on.
What
Dude,
are you
I invite
doing?
you onto my show, and it's 5 minutes in, you're already trying to bring me down.
You fucking ruin it, man. You're hurting us, dude.
Oh my god.
Swearing allowed? Can I say that?
Yeah, swearing's allowed.
Yeah, my mom watches.
Yeah, I'm freaking angry at you, Ethan.
Alright, we're bringing this. Alright.
Whoa!
Alright, so what are we doing now? Are we talking about the track, or are we playing?
So you guys got Mr. Irons, this old Mr. Irons interview?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why Mr. Irons, PJ?
Why Mr. Irons? That's a good question.
What classes did you have him for?
So I had Mr. Irons for 2 classes my senior year of high school. I had him for my SUPA class, which is a
SUPA stands for.
I wish I could tell you.
Super fun.
Syracuse University.
Super awesome.
There you go. As they say. And I also had him for Law and Life. And, if you've had Mr. Irons as a teacher, you know that he's a gaping dickhole of a person.
That was funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we decided to sample him, and this is a really good interview that we found. So we couldn't pass up on this opportunity.
That's great. Mr. Irons
it worked great. I think PJ at least got some of the, well, not the hook, but some of the bars from it. I think one of the working titles for the song was "Asset" because that's one of the words that Mr. Irons repeats throughout the interview.
That's such a Mr. Irons word to say.
Exactly. And then we, wanted to make it sound like he was talking about PJ. He was talking about the rap game. But in reality, he's talking about the basketball game and the team from 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was a good interview. Yeah, it took us a while to find too. I mean, I remember I was hell-bent on this, finding this interview. I was hell-bent on finding an AG Irons interview.
It's got to be out there somewhere, right?
Yeah, I figured there had to be at least one, and this one was perfect because, yeah, it's, like, vague enough where you don't really know what he's talking about, but, like, at the same time, he's speaking very highly of this player. And you can kind of use player and rapper, like, either or.
Well, because he talks about the game. He says,
oh, yeah.
He had, like, a huge passion for the game or something, and we were like, all right, it's perfect.
Perfect.
It's a very good sample. It fits in really well with the song. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to say about this little piece of music before I let it rip?
Well, do we want to talk about the process of making the instrumentals?
I mean, sure.
We can talk about it after.
Yeah, that's what
You know what, Connor?
And I think that's enough process for now.
You know what, yeah. I think I will.
I didn't mix the sword samples. That's all I'm going to say. I forgot to do that, actually.
So you're saying the song is not finished? And we're going to hear it?
I'm saying this is unusable because there's one thing I forgot to do. I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's unused. Yeah, that's all right.
No,
Don't worry. We can just sit here for a moment while I figure out how to get the song talking. All right, everybody stop talking. Everybody be quiet. Everybody mute themselves. All right. Listeners at home, this is it. The new, the one, the only, Peach into the warehouse off of his new album, I Have Seen the Future.
Welcome. My name is Bobby Troxett, and I'm a senior at
He said, kind of, give me the night to think about it. And I don't think he made it through the night before he gave me a phone call back. Said, I think I'm ready. But again, his enthusiasm for the game, I think, really got everyone motivated for the year.
Well, he proved to be a pretty big asset.
I'm an asset to the game, bringing it back like it's past tense. Got an old soul, but I ain't no has-been. If you're gonna pay me, then where's the fuck the cash then? Ripping and spitting some shit so hard it's like a dab pen. Rapping, overbeat by homies, throw that back in. To the game, getting fame from all these verses. Ain't nobody gonna be stealing my girl's purses. Cause if I see you, you're gonna be rolling up in hearses. Ain't nobody learning the facts that are stated. Listen to your bars, all that whack shit is dated. People remember me like sitcom catchphrases. I'm getting some recognition, but it's belated. Make her related. I pull up, don't pull out. Shit's impregnated. Pull up with the razor in the crater, we skating. In my Timbs, I'm in my boots, but I ain't shaking. I'm in the studio with these beats we've been making. I'm sorry for your loss, but your ex girl I've been dating. We've been high all day and night, but it's okay, cause we've been grooving. We've been high all day and night, but I can't lie, cause we've been grooving.
Obviously, he draws a lot of attention anywhere we go.
Back again, saving shit from my boy George Benson. We running from the cops, we hopping over fences. We chilling with my homies on the couch. We at them man's. Hey man, what's that white boy saying? I'ma have to sit and listen cause this white boy's right. Damn right, I've been doing all my shit on Canis. Finna go off, that'll be Super Saiyan. Shave the top off the head like a barber. Fuck your tea, we pull that shit in the harbor. Watch out for the shooters, you better look starboard. Sprinting all your atoms, hold on to your carbon. Carburetor got stolen, now your engine light's broken. I cut the brake line, so you better start hoping that your God got a seat for you up there in heaven. Life really be a gamble, so you better start betting. All day and night, but it's okay, cause we've been grooving. We've been high all day and night, but I can't lie, cause we've been grooving.
Alright, guys. You can unmute your mics. That was the new Peach. You heard it here first, folks. It's alright. PJ's still not here. We don't really need him.
I'm right here.
He's right here. The man, the myth, the legend himself. So, Peach, my first question from one man to another. What's Dead Man's?
Oh, what is Dead Man's? Dead Man's is a great place. Dead Man's is a place where the people of Bethlehem can like get together and congregate in just this awesome, spectacular place in the woods, and just have a good time.
What do they do there?
You climb a tree, you jump over the fire pit.
So it's like a nature preserve.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's on the
end usually.
Dead Man's. Yeah. There's usually a visit from law enforcement officers to kind of like give a show and tell of like the different nature in the area.
Well, yeah, just like
the park rangers,
because it's a protected area.
It is a protected area.
All right, so that was the new Peach. Peach, what was going through your head when you wrote that song? First question, what were you thinking?
I was thinking. What was I thinking?
PJ? When you put that out?
That's a good question because usually when I write rhymes, I don't think. I just write rhymes, and I'm like, this sounds good. This doesn't sound good. I'm gonna put this on a song. I just do it.
Do you usually not like think before you speak?
Nah, not usually. I'm known for that. Yeah.
Some fantastic bars, though.
Yeah, no, but it was a lot of fun to work on that song because it's got a cool, when we put it out, like whoever listens to it, you may not know who that sample is, but we'll always know who it is, so that's always going to be fun for us, a little Easter egg. But that song especially is like, I love that sample for the chorus, and it hits so hard. A lot of the samples that we got for this, actually, like all of the samples that we used for this album are just fucking unbelievable, and they're so good. We just really lucked out, as Ultan said.
Yeah, there's some really nice stuff on there. Like, and this track, I mean, like, this is one of my favorite songs to produce on the project because
definitely.
We sampled off vinyl for this, so straight from the turntable. Did we use SP for this one? No, we did. I don't think we did.
Yeah, what you always do with the sample. Oh, we didn't actually use the device though.
Yeah. So
you guys took a sample from a record or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a George Benson track called "The World Is a Ghetto," right? No, that was a different. Wait, what would you say?
I don't know, right? I thought it was In Flight.
It might have been because we might have used the. I don't know. All right. So it was a George Benson track. Old, really amazing guitarist, one of the original smooth jazz cats. And so what we took is we took this like solo section, like this little lick that he did, like right, and then we chopped it on certain notes and mapped each of these segments to a keyboard. So then I could play the keyboard and it would play like like a little guitar lick, right? And then on the keyboard. So then what we did is like we just played with it until we found a pattern that sounded really good. Like the boom, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Like that was just
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Ultan, what's that fucking smirk on your face for?
I'm just smiling, Ethan.
I bet. You're so happy to be here, dude.
I'm just a happy guy, Ethan.
You know what, dude? Have you heard the new Playboy Cardi?
Oh, new Playboy Cardi. The Pain 1993?
No,
yeah,
we're talking about
fucking
Atman.
terrible. Because it's fucking terrible.
Oh my god. Fucking Pain 90. That sucked. Oh my god.
I like Pain 1993. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
what?
You're a Drake fan.
I don't like Drake. Hold on, can we back it up for a second before you accuse me?
PJ is the kind of guy to listen to Drake. Just look at him.
My God.
Not only that, but
PJ's such a Drake fan.
PJ loves the Playboi Carti baby voice, is what he's saying here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not only was it a PA,
which is just as bad a take.
Yeah, you have awful takes. But yeah, and not only.
Ultan, I swear to God.
Not only did he steal Carti's flow,
and
he still got fucked by Drake.
Oh, and that's really upsetting.
You're upsetting me right now. You need to shut
Whoa,
up.
so you're saying that Carti stole Drake's flow, dude?
No, the other way around. Drake.
Oh my God, dude! Drake stole Carti's flow.
You heard it here first, everyone. Drake has stolen Carti,
dude.
Flow. Playboi Carti has been plagiarized. Plagiarized Carti. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked. What are we gonna do about this? What can
That's
we
really
do?
upsetting. That's really upsetting.
You heard it here first, folks.
And I brought up Playboi Carti for a specific reason, Ultan. You said you were gonna try to bring him up, and I only want him to be up a little bit, so I can publicly shame you for listening to him.
Yeah, you stupid idiot.
Baby. Carti's the best rapper ever.
Look at the poster.
Hold on a second.
Ultan's proud.
Dial-it's right fucking here, dude.
Let's back it up a second. Did you just say Playboi Carti is the best rapper of all time?
Unironically, in my top 3.
You're stupid. That is such a dumb opinion, and I hate you for it.
What's your top 3?
Yeah.
I gotta say, my top 3 right now. I would gotta say, listen to I think artistically good or just my favorite.
Your favorite.
Those two are very different. My favorite.
Yeah.
I would say Childish Gambino,
Mm-hmm.
Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti. I'm not capping.
Okay, well, Playboi Carti and Lil Uzi
He's
Vert
not
are the same
capping.
person. Those are the same
They're the
person.
same person. So I guess you could say instead, because I'll take that take. They really are almost the same. I don't know. Thugger's pretty good. Young Thug.
Thugger.
Name.
Yeah.
Guys, I have great news. I have wonderful news, everybody.
What's the news?
We're actually entering a new special surprise segment of the podcast. Now, this segment is the one where Ethan drinks too much water before the podcast begins. He drinks a whole glass, maybe even a glass and a half, maybe even 2 glasses. But the show's got to go on. The show.
Don't do this. You could have left the thing in the other room, dude. You didn't have to bring it into the bathroom with you, bro.
PJ, come on. PJ.
Don't come on me, man.
PJ, come on.
Oh my
Let's
God.
be mature here. You know
I
what?
can't believe you're doing this.
PJ, this is only the second.
Could you at least mute yourself? Just mute yourself.
Oh my God.
No one wants to hear you piss.
You're so mean to me, dude.
Yeah, but
Alright.
anyway, unironically, I think Playboi Carti is a fantastic artist.
Okay. I think there are some good Playboi Carti songs. I think he has a couple okay songs.
I think that Playboi Carti is extremely experimental in the sense that he is an artist, one of the few artists out there that can and has said the exact same thing over and over for the entire song, and is widely praised for that.
Somehow.
And his beats are also immensely simple. He has terrible bars, and his beats are super simple. But why is Dial-It considered by some? I'm not saying that this is my opinion or the right opinion, but Dial-It is considered album of the decade by some people. And how did that happen?
I think what happens in rap right now is that people are leaning towards this. What?
You're gonna be like, oh man, back in the day, real music.
No, hold on a sec. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that I think rappers
rappers were in the street.
Shut up, Ultan. I'm gonna come over there and I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Just let me say my piece.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I think rappers like Young Thug, Playboi Carti, and Lil Uzi Vert have these simple like vocal lines and
Okay. What do you have, Pete?
Playboi Carti.
What do you
I would not
have?
put Young Thug in that group.
You would not put Young Thug in that group?
Thug can actually sing.
Some of Young Thug's melodies are like with the autotune and his like vocal styling is like so strange.
Yeah, it can be very complex, but I think that sometimes I loop it into a similar category as Cardi and Uzi. But I think that rap is like two different genres right now. There's like lyrical rap, and then there's mumble rap.
Oh, I'd agree.
Yeah, and for me, honestly, I like mumble rap, but I'm always gonna go with lyrical rap because that's just what I think sounds better.
Joe Budden head ass. Mumble rap is fucking fantastic. All right, I gotta say, like, I can't lie anymore. I love mumble rap. I think I like it more than regular rap. I used to listen to regular rap, right? Like, because my dad, he would listen to all those records, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first album I ever had was an MTV Jay-Z Unplugged thing. I would listen to Nas Illmatic. I can pretty much sing almost every Enter the Wu-Tang, Enter the 36 Chambers. I can sing almost all those songs.
Oh yeah? You want to sing them right now?
Sing all of them? Bring the Ruckus?
Could you?
Your
state of mind right now?
Could we get like a live concert? Maybe.
A live concert?
Yeah, could we maybe get yeah, sing like a really good like Young Thug verse right now, like a really great Young Thug verse, bro.
I'll let you pick.
Can
you be the gunner to my Young Thug?
I think my favorite Young Thug song is definitely Thugs in Paradise, dude. That's definitely my favorite.
Thugs in Paradise.
Young Thug song.
Young Thug in Paradise.
I kind of like old
Beautiful
Thug.
Thugger girls.
So Ultan.
Barter 6, yeah.
So Ultan, why'd you shave your head? Why is shaving heads the new craze these days? And why do you shave your head?
Is it a craze?
PJ did it. You did it. What's going on here?
I guess it's a craze.
Yeah. Because of me and PJ do something, we really are influencers.
Right.
Why'd I do it? Really quarantine.
Drove you crazy?
I wanted to get a haircut, but couldn't do it. And we did have the clippers. I shaved my head, baby. Why did I do it? Like, cause it was for practicality. But then also,
so like having all that hair around, it was like.
It was a pain in the ass. I mean, I wouldn't say like it was ruining my life or like it was a huge upkeep, but it was definitely not something I liked. You know, it definitely makes my day simplified.
Yeah, not having all that hair there, dude.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna munch on when you get hungry, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Bagels, baby. Holy shit! By the way, can I just say we have these bagels now called Ray's New York Bagels. Easily
Ray?
Ever had Ray's New York Bagels.
Say Ray.
Ray? Who's Ray?
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 As in Ray Graff's Bagel
Wait,
Company?
did you say Ray?
Dude,
Did you say Ray?
Uh-oh, you know what time it is, ladies.
You know what time it is.
It's time for the
Random Ray.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the Spotcast. Of course, we're joined right now with Ultan and Connor, but you know, now our special segment every week we have the Random Ray Hour, where our friend Ray Graff comes in and he dishes out what's going on. So Ray, how we doing tonight?
Dude, we're doing okay. You guys caught me in an odd position here because I was in a video game, but now I'm done, so it's okay. Dude, we're vibing.
What game?
Overwatch. Dude, wait, have you guys previewed the new songs yet?
Yeah, we did. What happened?
We did.
Oh, I wasn't watching. I'm sorry.
We listened to Ray. You're a tech guy.
Ray, I was gonna ask you about the song, dude.
No, guys, come on. He was in a match. Yeah.
Guys, come on. He was gaming. Yeah.
I'm just gamer. Okay. Ultan Connor. Oh, and Connor, hot take right here, right now. You got some of the best beat makers in the 518, but
Really?
you guys don't produce music that's released. When are we gonna get the Connor Bohn 18, Chancellor Ultan, fucking like SoundClouds where you guys put all your beats and music? When's that gonna happen?
Fair point. I've been thinking about it.
True.
Actually rapping, doing all of it myself.
Dude, Ultan, you're actually okay. Do you have the one where you go water my crack, eh? Because we should listen to that. That song's so tough.
It was actually a pretty fantastic segue because as PJ was saying, he prefers lyrical rap over mumble rap. Like I said, I adore.
Yes, the great rap discourse.
Alton's like Eminem, really.
Alton's definitely a modern day Eminem.
What am I cracking?
Alton's like if Eminem was white.
Dude, yeah, that's actually on Jado.
That's so true. That is so true, though.
Yeah, that's facts. And yeah, I would love to do some just fucking great mumble rap, baby. I just love to go on because a big part of that shit too is like Connor said, it's the beats, right? Like the beats. Thing. Which is why I think I genuinely like it more because I'm also more interested in that aspect as compared to other. Like, don't get me wrong, there are fantastic producers, like older producers. Like, it's not like just you hear about Metro Boomin, P.A. Bohn, and fucking Kenny or whatever. I mean, RZA, like Dr. Dre, of course. Everyone else.
Madlib, like. There's some classics. Like there's some classics.
Madlib is still pumping out.
Yeah, and he still be producing fucking Freddie Gibbs
Bandana
albums.
Dude, Madlib.
Only contact him through email.
Yeah, that's what's so interesting about Madlib. Imagine being so famous that you're just like, fuck off. You're gonna have to like get me by like pigeon carrier if you want to talk to me. And people
and
like,
even that
still
such
do
slim
it.
chances he even sees it. Like
he talks to anyone, they'll work with him. I feel like there's very little people, at least in rap specifically. I mean, he is just such a huge influence. He's probably one of the biggest influences of.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, I would say that he's one of the best, if not the best producers of all time.
He's definitely the GOAT.
I'll take that.
Okay, hear me out, boys. Playboi Carti Madlib album.
Oh my God.
It would be magnificent.
That would literally be fire. Okay, that would actually be so good, though.
Oh no, that would be. Dude, I want a Pharrell and Uzi.
Okay, that would be like pop hits of the summer. Like.
Oh my God, dude.
That would be dope.
Neon Guts. Oh my God, fantastic song.
I've never heard.
Oh my God, it's fucking beautiful. But
one of the best songs off of Love Is Rage too.
Oh yeah, and that's my favorite album by him. I think. I would say.
Oh really?
Yeah, I would say that. I'd be fine to say that. It's the one I've listened to the most.
It does have a lot of good tracks, yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot. I mean, I didn't listen to him.
Yeah,
in
let's
2016.
Let's get some Ultan Gaylord Eternal Take.
Oh my God.
Because I think the general consensus is that album was
underwhelming.
It was awful.
That album was horse shit. I hated Eternal Take. I hated Eternal Take. I hated Eternal Take. It was awful. Ultan, you said it yourself when it came out. You were like, this album is bad. You said this album was bad.
That was the first day. That was the first day of Ultan.
No, exactly. That's his first
He
impression.
only listened to it 6 times then.
Oh my God.
And now he's probably listened to it like 600. So
you guys suck.
Let's let Ultan speak. PJ, are you the guest on this podcast?
Yeah, PJ. I'm sorry.
This is Ultan's pick.
Who the hell are we reviewing again, PJ? Yeah, exactly. Eternal Take, fantastic.
Shut up, Bohn. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. The hosts are taking over. Ethan and I declare Eternal Take is bad.
Don't worry. I'm coming in to shut this down and save. I'm gonna come and save this podcast. Now, I may have brought up Playboi Carti Ultan, but you've been talking about mumble rap for about fucking 5 to 10 minutes. And if I have to hear you talk about Lil Uzi Vert, or if I have to hear you talk about Playboi Carti, or if I have to hear you talk about Jeezy Wo Dizzy, if I have to hear you talk about Will Smith, if I have to hear you talk about the Queen Elizabeth of England III, if I have to hear you talk about fucking mumble music one more time, I'm gonna blow my head off.
Thanks for saving the podcast, Ethan.
You're
Yeah,
welcome,
you really
guys.
saved the podcast, dude. Thanks, man.
I do this once a week, once an episode.
Okay,
Also, to be fair, he did bring up Playboy Cardi.
that's true.
You did
No.
you opened this can of worms, dude.
No, I don't. I
Like, burn
really
down
don't
the
have
house,
that much
and then
like.
called us, and then you saved it.
Yeah, but it'd be your fault for the house burning down. It's still your fault. You'd be the one in this situation that burnt my house down. That came in with the fucking box of matches, dude.
Yeah, but you're literally blaming the fire for burning your house down. You fucking idiot.
I'm blaming you for fucking ruining this show.
We have you on our show. You come here. You have these awful takes, these awful opinions.
You start a ruckus.
You didn't even listen to him.
That's
You
true.
piss on webcam.
Jesus.
You piss on webcam. I can't believe you do that, Olin.
Okay, so, what do we want to talk about that's a substance?
All right. Well, here's what I want to talk about. Here's what I want to bring up. As always, when Ray gets here, it's time to talk about cryptozoology, people. It's time
You know me.
to talk about the chupacabra. Okay.
Chupacabra today. Okay.
Chupacabra today. So what do we think,
Those are
fellas?
creatures.
What do we think?
Okay.
No.
Definitely real because
Oh.
aren't there
Yeah.
aren't there a species called chupacabra that live in fucking Australia?
Nope, that's not real.
That's not real.
No,
That's not real.
how are you going to explain away goats and chickens with 2 holes in their necks, just dead on the ground?
That's me taking a
How are you
fucking
gonna-
bite. That's me
Exactly.
getting lunch. That's me
Rabbit
having a good day.
Rabbit dog just took a bite out of the neck and dipped.
Me and my dad actually used to watch this show called Monster Hunter,
Yeah.
and we watched almost every episode. And every single time it was these fucking redneck dudes talking about how the chupacabra, how Mothman was real.
Did they ever get a
Actual
chupacabra?
scientists on
Did they ever
how
catch a
they
chupacabra?
say- No,
I
they never
caught a
catch any
chupacabra.
monster ever. In fact, I think the point where I ended was they said that they were bringing in a helicopter to find Bigfoot.
Okay, smart,
I was like,
yeah.
wow, they're really up their production quality this last season. And they literally bring out a fucking RC helicopter with like a fucking camera on it. And
No, and a helicopter would do it too, right? Like, dude, if it's not gonna be a helicopter, like, just give up.
and
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna find him walking around. That's for sure.
they
That dude
fucking
runs
bring it
fast.
out, and they're like, all right, we can confirm Bigfoot isn't real. And it's just like, fucking thanks, guys.
Do you guys personally have any like ghost stories?
I have a small one.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like-
Ray?
Yeah, this is like, I don't know, it was scary at the time. Looking back on it, definitely natural things occurred, but like, maybe not even, because it was weird. But one time, I was a young boy in elementary school. I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 at Derek Martell's house.
Oh,
And,
fantastic game.
And we were just chilling, gaming, and there's like a cat behind us. And then like this yoga ball just like fucking comes and hits us out of nowhere. And we're just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, we're just like, it's fucking go. And that's my story.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no stories.
Yeah,
I
of
have
course
one.
you would have known.
Yeah, I don't. I was
Yeah.
always very scared of ghosts when I was younger, though.
I can't talk
I've got
about
a
it.
good
But,
one.
yeah.
You would be. I was always scared of the dark too, Ultan.
Really?
Yeah, we should have lived in the same house when we were younger. We could have lived in the same bed, and we could have slept in the same bed.
And that would have helped us. That would have made me.
Yeah,
more
if
scared,
we-
I think. Not
if I
because
was
of
in-
you, just in general.
So you're saying like,
Boy, I had recurring nightmares every night. Yeah.
yeah, I used to have
Yeah,
this
what?
nightmare. I used to have this nightmare, where
No, you didn't.
No, yeah, you're lying right now.
God fucking damn it! You know what, PJ? What ghost story did you have? What was that ghost story you were gonna have?
Can I tell my ghost story? Can I tell my
Yeah, you
ghost
should.
story?
Yeah, you should tell your ghost story, PJ.
All right, here we go. All right. So, at my grandmother's house, the house isn't old, but
Is your
the
grandma
property
still
is.
alive?
My grandma is still alive. Both my grandmothers are still alive.
5 years.
Hey, nice.
So
Let's go
who's
see.
the ghost?
So, can I get to that? Let me get to this.
I don't know how old the house is. I can't discern how old the ghost is.
Yeah, right? How was the house?
So anyway,
Uh-huh.
I'm staying at my grandmother's for the night, and I haven't told anyone this story actually. I've been staying on this one for a long time.
Oh, it's been a little secret, a little repressed.
It's I thought about it for a little bit, and one night, so when the night I'm staying at my grandmother's house, I'm in the guest room, and I'm trying to fall asleep, but all of a sudden I hear creaking up, the floorboards, and
Was it your
upstairs.
grandma?
Well, my grandmother sleeps downstairs, so.
Did she die and become a ghost?
Okay, can I tell the fucking story?
Dude,
dude.
You just want to
yeah. I just want to know what happens.
Yeah, bro.
Like, was there or was there not a ghost? It's a yes or no question, Pete.
There was a ghost. I'm pretty sure it was my grandfather. Okay, let me tell the story. Asking the ghost thing. You assholes! I hate it so much.
PJ, don't ruin the podcast. Don't ruin the podcast.
I'll tell the story.
Don't ruin the podcast, PJ.
If he wasn't, that'd be a spirit, actually.
Okay, so I hear the floorboards creaking, right? And I hear someone it's like someone's coming up the stairs. So I check out the window. So I check out the door, and there's no one there. And then all of a sudden, so I hear talking, and I hear someone calling my name.
Was it your grandma?
It was not my
grandma. Did they say Peter or PJ?
They said Pete, and the only one that called me Pete was my dad and my grandfather. And my dad's still alive, and my grandfather died 5 years ago. So
is it your dad?
It's not my dad. So
I mean, it was probably your grandpa.
Story.
Pete, that's freaky. That must have been freaky at the time.
It was. Yeah, it was a cool story
too
if I could have actually told it full, but
Dude, now I have another ghost story.
All right,
because
tell
PJ's reminded me of one. I was again a young boy because kids do see ghosts, and I was in my bed, which was my sister's room at the time, or it was my sister's room now, but it was mine at the time, and and I'm home alone, completely home alone. My whole family's out doing something, I forget what, but and then I just hear this singing, this dude. Just one of the nicest voices I've ever heard in my life. Just singing. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Or maybe I just don't remember what he was saying. But he sang for a good 2 minutes. And then it was gone. It was weird. It was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And I literally just laid under my covers until I heard people enter the house.
Do you hear music?
What?
Do you hear music sometimes?
Do I hear music? Yeah, once in a while. When I'm falling asleep, I always just hear music in my head.
You put headphones in?
No. Brain music.
No, that's probably something weird then.
I'll be in the shower and I'll imagine a violin in my head, very intensely. I can almost hear it.
Yeah, you imagine a violin in your head when you're in the shower?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put on actual music?
Because I don't.
Bring your phone in.
I don't want to bring my phone in the shower. My phone is waterproof.
Nah, whatever. Do you guys still get worried about getting murdered in the shower? Do you ever keep the shower curtain all the way up?
Oh, dude, dude, if someone breaks in my house and I'm in the shower, I'm toast. I'm fucking toast.
The only thing
that's something you can't say on the podcast only. God damn it.
The only thing I really get worried about in the showers, or what you used to get worried about, is vampires. Vampires? Because, okay, so I walk in, and there is a mirror, and behind the mirror, you can see the whole entire bathtub, and I'm like, what if I turn around and there's a vampire there? Because, you can't see vampires in a reflection of mirrors.
So that's definitely something I should start watching out for.
Yeah, vampires. They can get you, bro. If you're
not I look in the mirror a lot, and I think I'm safe. I think I'm good.
There could be something.
But then I turn around and it's fucking 10 vampires and they're just
so many things
we're gonna eat your blood. And I'm just can you guys not?
Can you guys please chill, bro?
But I feel like vampires have the most inconsistencies, right? Vampires have to eat you. Vampires don't have to eat you. you can, as long as you.
Well, I mean, they gotta eat something.
Well, vampires don't eat anything. They suck blood. That's how they get their sustenance.
But I've heard some shit where they don't have to suck blood. It's just like it's mad tasty to them.
Bro,
Really?
who told you vampires don't have to suck blood, bro?
Have you played?
Yeah, where did you hear that?
Witcher 3?
Dude, shut up about your video games.
So it's just a taste thing for vampires, basically?
Yeah, it's
Based off of Witcher 2, like...
They just get hard from it?
No, Witcher 3. Blood and Wine, actually. Oh, I kind of get the name now, because, like, blood, vampire. That's adorable.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I know.
Hot take, though, vampires are not real.
Yeah, vampires are not real. Chupacabras, though?
Chupacabras and other fucking weird animals, yeah, those guys are real.
Cryptids?
Bigfoot's real. Bigfoot's real, 100%.
Bigfoot's real. Loch Nessie? Real.
Loch Nessie, have you seen the fucking picture?
There are pictures!
Real!
Literally.
Real! Bigfoot,
Real.
there's the video. You know, all the cryptids, dude. The Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah, that's just real.
Dude, one time I was working and I was like, I dropped like eggs and my boss was like, oh no, and I was like, oh no, and I swear to God, the Kool-Aid guy busted in. He was like, oh yeah, I know he's real.
Dude, he's probably real.
Dude, I mean, crazy.
Crazy shit.
Ultan, you're dressed so nice tonight. I really like that.
Really? I'm in a dirty cardigan.
No,
dirty
you're
cardigan looks clean to me.
Yeah, or vibes.
Dirty Cardigan?
Yeah, you just can't.
Could be an album name.
That could be an album name. That sounds like
Yeah.
a good album name.
I wouldn't say it's a dirty cardigan, but I'd say that cardigan is dirty.
Dirty
You look
cardigan.
like you're ready to begin fatherhood.
Yeah.
I am a dad now. Forgot.
You're a
Oh,
dad.
really?
Shit.
Who's your child?
What's your child's name?
Mom's pregnant.
Have you figured a name yet?
Funkmeister.
Pete.
Pete. Just Pete?
Maybe
Is it short for Peter or is it just Pete?
No, Pete.
Okay,
Pete.
word.
Pete
That's
My
hard.
grandfather used to call me Pete.
You ass.
Damn. Ultan made up that whole story about having a child just so he could play a prank on PJ, and we all believed him.
We did a
We all
lot.
thought he
He had
really
a
had a
kid.
child.
I thought
But he's just playing a convoluted prank on Peach.
I wish I was a dad.
well, my grandfather.
You want to be a
Just
father?
become a dad. It's not that hard.
Yeah, just
I
become
don't
one.
want to be a father. I don't want to be a
It's
father.
pretty easy.
You don't want to be a
You don't
father
want to?
ever, PJ?
I don't know, man. Kids seem like a lot of fucking work. Those little bastards seem like
Dude.
just.
Definitely listen to Drake.
Dude, it's like our
Imagine-
purpose. It's
Okay.
like our life's purpose. Of course.
Literally, I truly believe that adults who have kids see completely differently than us kids ourselves
well,
do.
of course. I mean, like,
Because it's
that's
like,
no question about that.
Yeah,
Dude, like,
shit gets different
imagine-
after you've created human life.
imagine seeing your kid just like become the biggest boss of all time. Like that sounds fucking awesome.
Or just like the biggest
Baller.
asshole of all time.
Dude, that's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
that's why I
that
feel
definitely
bad
is
for my
like
parents.
what it's like for my
Oh,
parents
Ray.
right now. They're just like seeing me,
Don't
and they're
say
just
that.
like every day. They're just like, wow, Ethan is just like the hugest fucking like boss baller of all time. And all the time they're just
I
like,
love when Ray
Ethan, I'm
does do his
yeah.
homework.
Yeah, like, Ethan, I'm so glad you stayed inside all day doing drugs. Like, oh my god, we're so proud of you. You're so boss, Ethan.
Dude, yeah. That's what
I
my
get it on
parents
the
did.
daily.
Yeah, dude, they're like, look at my boss son, ignore all his responsibilities. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna beat my kids.
Oh my god.
And that's it.
This is what happens when
And
mom and
that's the
dad raise
show.
a boss son.
You know I'm balling.
You want to live like a boss? You want to be the best? You gotta beat the fuck out of your kids. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you make them learn how life truly is.
Dude, if you wanted your kid to get bullied like really bad, what would you name them?
XAE dash 12.
X. Jaw.
Ja, say on for it.
Ja,
Graph.
Jassa Offroy.
Jaw.
Jassa Offroy Graph.
Jassa Offroy Jr.
I'd probably name mine like Ultan.
Yeah, probably.
I
probably
yeah, Ultan Gaylord is really a good choice.
Yeah, it's a really bad one.
Yeah, Ultan. Here's a question for Ultan. Do you ever feel terrible that your last name is Gaylord? Is it ever a terrible stain on your self-esteem?
Oh my god. That's awful.
No, it's helped. No, it's a good question. Like honestly, like for real. I mean,
yeah, but the way it was
even just delivers things in a way, you know.
I got that delivery.
Yeah, for a fact.
It genuinely helps more than it hurts, because everyone remembers my last name at least, right? It's
also it's like you get to a certain age where kids like know you're a human being and not just some weird last name, you know.
Yeah, I never really gave a shit anyway. Like
yeah.
It was always annoying with my brother. My brother did not like kids would make fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they the same way they would make fun of me, right? But like I always thought it was hilarious. One time though in freshman year, because this kid, I forget who it was. I forget everyone's name in this. So we're gonna say her name was. We're gonna say their name was Pete.
Oh my god.
My grandma, my grandpa and grandma.
He was to be a vampire. He was in my Spanish class, and he would call me Gaylord, right? He would say my last name.
Yep.
Guy calls me Gaylord. This other kid, I don't remember his name, but he is in my gym class, and he's shorter than me. So that can tell you a lot.
It's probably. Oh, I can't say. Can I say that on live? Can I say it on live?
Sure.
Zev Armor Garb, you son of a bitch.
Who's that?
Wow.
Wow.
Is that?
He just got very opinionated.
No, I like Zev. Zev is cool. I'm sorry, that came off wrong. That came off.
I'm flipping this straight to my boy.
I like
Zev.
Zev is
bullying kids on the podcast.
Baby. Yeah, he said, yeah, get out of here, you fucking Gaylord, and he was like, thought it was, he was making fun of me, but it was actually just a term of endearment because it was my last name. So it almost ended.
He failed.
Yeah, he failed. That was the only time. That's the closest I've ever gotten into a gang fight, but.
Right in Spanish.
I had my gat on me at the time still.
All right, good news, good looks.
Gang fight.
Keeps staying on me.
Connor, is that a measuring boy?
It is my college of choice has mailed me a tape measure keychain.
Hey, that's what?
As some merch.
God damn.
It's pretty neat.
That's like kind of
fun.
You can't not call
That's very fire.
practical.
Ultan, you decide where you're going to college?
No. I mean, the thing is now because of Corona, it's like, is there a point in choosing?
Yeah. I mean, you're past the deadline, so.
No, not really.
Not for all colleges. You can always just go to the Valley.
Also, because a lot of them got pushed off because of Corona. But I mean, most colleges are going to be online at this point anyway, right?
Yeah, for at least first semester.
Well, that's still up in the air, really, from what I've been reading.
Yeah, we also can't see into the future.
Yeah,
because some schools are like.
That's my mistake.
That's fine.
Some schools are like implementing policies of like
never come back.
Well, it also depends on the state too, because a lot of states are reopening like too early. In my opinion, I think it's too early. So.
PJ's humble opinion.
It really depends on if the state is going to open or not, you know?
Yeah.
Right. But even then, it's like, I don't know, if they're opening too early, then it's like, do I want to go to college in this
right, exactly.
situation?
Not only do they have the most to lose, they're also easily the biggest breeding grounds for any sort of disease.
What, schools?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
just like universities, like dorms and stuff.
Yeah,
wild.
Like you're constantly communally with each
other. Well, that's
like it's impossible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how are you gonna live with another person but also practice social distancing? You know, like, how does that work?
Yeah. You don't. You do online.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to do online school.
No one wants to do online school.
Online school sucks.
Yeah. Like, I have to take an AP exam on the 19th of May, and it's for a class I fucking forgot I was even in, dude.
Music.
That's on God, yo.
Have you guys done, has he just given up on you? Good old JD.
Basically, yeah.
Dude, teachers.
I like
Did you guys do any one-on-one? I had my one-on-one today.
Oh, my
No,
one-on-one
you didn't do a
was
one-on-one with me.
supposed to be at, like 12.
I
Supposed to be.
one-on-one.
I forgot to sign up.
I emailed him today and he hasn't responded.
You could still schedule with him. You make time.
Yeah. If you ask him, just like.
Because he does like genuinely care. He's willing to put in basically as much effort as you are.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think for the most part.
I put in like a glitter of effort on the last day, but it was really just copying Connor's work that he sent to me.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's still effort.
I mean,
A for effort. I deserve that.
you can just grind out the work that, like, he has the stuff that they are testing on. It's not that much, really. Like,
no, it's really not.
sight singing, easy as shit now, because you can get a piano or whatever next to you.
Yeah, the sight singing is like immensely
Easy. Got a little picture here of Mr. Dashu.
Really?
Young man.
The viewers at home, there's a child Mr. Dashu right here. Back when he was still, you know, in his prime years. Before he started looking like a leprechaun.
He does look like a leprechaun. He looks like a little leprechaun.
Hey, let's not make fun of him. One of you's watching right now.
I doubt Mr. Dashu
Should be
is watching
tuning in.
Ethan and I's podcast. That'd be pretty sick, though.
Whole
Mr.
family.
Dashu,
Yeah.
if you are watching, what's up, Chip?
Yeah, we're more than
Okay,
2 minutes into this, so I kind of doubt he's here.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
How
alright.
long is this?
We've been live for 56 minutes.
Yeah, 56 minutes.
Yeah. When do
Sorry,
we
we should get Mr.
Whatever.
Dashu
Should we
on
just go
soon.
until we go?
Yeah.
Alright.
We can go until we go.
Yeah, someone dash you the link, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
We gotta get
I
out.
would so be down for him to get
Yeah.
on. Oh my god, that'd be so funny if we can interview him.
Oh my god, that'd be dope. Like, we're like done. We're not going back to school. Like,
Hold on, I have his number. We could call him
Yeah,
right
we can
now
make
and
it
get
a
him on the
dude.
podcast.
Let's call Mr.
Call
Dashu
him
live on the
and
podcast.
segment. This is calling teacher segment right here.
All right, I'm gonna start 6-7 him. All right.
You're live.
Don't
You're
do
live.
that.
This is gonna be disappointing because I guarantee you he's going to hang up.
Oh
He's
come
not
on.
gonna. I don't think he's gonna pick up in the first place.
368-1173.
No,
That's
sure, Mr. I'm sure.
Wait a minute, I did not
Wait.
mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. You don't know the area code though. It's okay.
Repeat that for everyone in chat who missed it. Like,
You
Shit.
actual
just
dumbass. You
check the
actual,
mod.
you actual fucking dumbass.
No.
I'm gonna have to delete this video now. You just doxed Mr. Dashu live on air, you
You can just
fucker.
Just bleep it
It's
out.
fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, it's good. We're not gonna call
If
him.
you guys contact him, do not use *67.
Of course, that's what I typed in. That's what I typed in.
Do it anonymously.
Please, everybody. This cannot be on our back here.
And you didn't hear it from us.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
That's a brain fire. It's a brain fire. It's only
It is a brain
episode
fart.
2. It's only episode
It's okay. It's what you dox a couple people. It's whatever.
2. Dude, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Dashu. He's chill.
You dox your former teacher from high school. It's whatever. I mean,
It's just Mr. Dashu. It's just Mr.
Yeah.
Dashu.
He is okay with it. He's okay with it.
he's literally We just
Yeah,
got off
he's
the phone. with
Definitely
him.
the
I
most
just-
okay out of any of our
Yeah.
teachers.
Okay, Slat. So, PJ, I have a question. I was watching the last podcast a little. And you've other shit. I've heard you've other things. Now I already knew that, but I didn't know you had an acoustic. Or I kind of knew you had an acoustic thing, but I wasn't. I did not know it was as
PJ
full-fledged
writing
as you were
songs?
making. It's not-
You're writing songs.
I am. So I've seen the future coming out soon. Ultan, do you have an idea of when we're gonna put that out?
Second podcast, baby.
Release it.
When?
Yeah, when are we gonna put that out?
Ray can pick.
You mean
Yeah, Ray, what's the
tonight?
date?
Tonight.
Ray
Tonight.
can pick.
Tonight?
Tonight, baby.
Tonight.
Ultan is coming out tonight.
No, Ultan. Third podcast date. Third next week.
The third next week.
So a week
You
from
think you
today.
can do it a week from today?
Oh, easily.
All right.
bet.
And that's what you said for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
for
true.
the past 2 months.
Yeah.
Yep, that is true.
No, check.
Ultan,
Yeah, we
did you
recorded
actually
this
do
in
it though?
February.
That's the question.
I went to Florida at the beginning of February, and it was in that time frame that I know you guys recorded the entirety of I Have Seen the Future. It is now May 7th. May 7th, which, that's alright, Ultan. Yeah, it's been about a couple days.
To be fair, during that time I was actually genuinely busy. Like,
What were you busy with?
During school?
Yeah.
You really want me to name my fucking schedule? Alright.
Yeah, let's go.
You could name it, because I know...
Mondays I had the shit with the cafe, the children's cafe.
Yeah, wow, I
had to do, finish. You're the worst host ever.
I mean, I could let you finish.
About this.
Well, I'm here to curate content. The thing is, you see, I'm here to create a good show. I'm not here for you, Ultan. I'm not here for you, Connor. I'm here for the views.
I'm here for the fucking money.
And so it's my job to shut down Ultan.
But you asked me what my schedule was.
Yeah. You're supposed to make it interesting, though. Do something cool.
How the fuck do you make a schedule interesting?
You do anything cool? You do anything cool on Wednesdays?
Do you do a kickflip on Wednesday?
I do Smash Club on Wednesdays,
Oh my fucking god.
Dude, I miss Smash Club. I miss that shit.
Dude.
That shit was fun. Like, besides not being able to play for like 3 weeks at a time.
Oh yeah.
Like, you have to wait 3 weeks just to play a game. Like, it's still fun. It's still vibes.
It was hype though. There were some hype ass moments in that club. Like,
dude, and like there was like such odd communities just like living in that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
like,
like Smash Bros.
There's like anime gamers, like weed gamers, like gamer gamers, like.
You really had the trifecta of gamers.
Gamers.
To make the one legendary Discord kids group.
Sadly, there were no hot gamers.
Yeah, I wonder why.
No one is hot.
That's facts. It's because they're oppressed. Gamers are oppressed. That's why.
I will admit, during quarantine,
gamers should be hot. Gamer right.
Yeah, gamers should be hot. Gamers should.
Gamers should be hot.
Make it hot again.
Make gamers hot.
Game lover.
But yeah.
Ultan.
All right, so Ultan, when can we expect I Have Seen the Future? That's the question on the table.
Whenever Ray wants.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, then.
All right, we're dropping it next Thursday.
We are.
All right, let's
here, folks.
PJ will post on his Instagram story. After this episode, he'll say, I've Seen the Future, official release date, May 14th.
You heard it here first, folks.
May 14th. I love music and sound.
Really?
Yeah. I've been quite a fan of it for a while. Since the 8th grade, I'd say.
Nuh-uh.
Great.
Alright. You guys hear that?
You're a really great host, Ethan.
Thank you, Connor. You know, I have a lot of people come in and out of this show. And not often do I get a compliment like that. I get a lot of like, oh, you're really terrible. Oh, you're really poor at listening. Oh, you never give your guest chance to speak. Oh, you're always cutting off your guests. Oh, Ethan, you're so annoying and you're such an asshole and you're really the worst. So to hear you say that, Connor, it really means a lot.
Yeah, those are bad compliments, man.
But with that, guys, I think it might be time.
It's time?
I think it might be time to wrap up another episode of the
Spotcast.
That's it. The Spotcast.
So guys, thanks for coming on today. As always, it's a pleasure to have you guys on, and it's so interesting hearing, what you guys have to say about music and, just other stuff in general. So what else? Is there anything else you guys want to say? Closing thoughts?
I have thoughts.
Yeah?
I guess we're starting with Ray. You gonna say your thoughts?
Dude. I didn't know I was gonna say them.
I asked you so many closing thoughts. And you say I have thoughts.
All right, that's good, boys. Good night.